Hello, welcome back to this video. In the last video we've seen the strategy on investment using the moving average crossover system, RSI and the fractals. In this video we'll see some examples of how to apply those rules of the strategy. Okay, let me begin by taking an example. Let us say take Biocon. Now in this chart you can see the fractals, the price chart, daily chart, the moving average, 9 moving average and 26 moving average, and the RSI with the lines 40, 60. Now I'll take up this example. I'll go back to October of last year. Why I'm going there, I'll explain you. Now here at this point there is a moving average cross. Our first rule says that there should be a moving average crossover of 9 and 26, right? So you could have entered into the script on the basis of that rule. The second rule says that the previous fractal should be violated. So in this position, that is on this particular candle which I am showing here, where the cross is there, dotted line is there, the previous fractal was violated. The third rule says that the RSI should be greater than 60. Okay, and not only it should be greater than 60. If you want a better result, then the RSI should not be 60 for at least about 3 months before the present date. So you can see that the entry is over here in October, 9th October, and if you look on the left side, the RSI value was less than 60. Okay, so always remember, just a crossing of RSI over 60 is not a short entry point. You should also see that the RSI, past RSI shouldn't be greater than 60 for at least 2 to 3 months. Right, so now what happened? We got the entry over here somewhere around 237 in Biocon, and you can see that the price kept on moving up. The moving average also went up, and it reached a level of around 300 from 240 to 300. So you got around 25% up move in that. Okay, wherever you have the down fractals, here you have one, here you have one, you could have made a pyramidal entry, and wherever you have up fractals, say over here, you could have booked partially the profit, or over here once you have a profit of around more than 10%, you can exit if you wish to. Otherwise you can trail your stop loss till the crossover of the moving average happens again. Okay, let me take another example. Let us take Tata Power. Now if you look at Tata Power, look in the month of June, you had a moving average crossover, and the previous fractal was over here. After the crossover, the previous fractal was over here, and that was crossed somewhere here. So that price is around 35, and if you look at the RSI at that moment is 63, which is more than 60. But at the same time, you look on the left side, the RSI was never above 60 for at least 3 months. So then that was a very good entry point, around 35 for Tata Power. And you can see that after that the Tata Power went up and up and up. The 8 and the 9 and the 26 averages also moved up. So it went right up to 64. Okay, wherever you have the down fractals indicated by the green triangle, you could have made entries, re-entries, or you could have held your original position, right? So you can see that it went up to 60, and if you are waiting till the moving average crossover on the reverse side, that happened when it was about 56. So our move from 36 to 56 is more than 60% or more than 50% move you got. Okay, let me take a third example. Let us take Lupin. Now Lupin, if you go back and see, in the month of April there was a moving average crossover, and before that on the left side you can see that the RSI was never above 60, but on the crossover it was 60, it was more than 60. So you could have straight away entered, because two of the conditions are satisfied, a crossover as well as the RSI more than 60. And also this fractal which I am showing is the red triangle on the crossbar, that was violated somewhere over here. So that also was a good entry point. That also was satisfied. So around 695, 696 you made an entry in Lupin, and it went right up to the reverse cross have happened at around 900, right? And you could have exited around at 880. So from 660 you went to 880. So which is a 25% increase, right? So this is a third example. Let me take another example. Let us take up Maruti. Now Maruti had a crossover in the month of May, 26 May, and at that stage the RSI was below 60. You can see that here RSI was below 60, and this crossover condition was satisfied. Then at this point the previous fractal was crossed, so that was around 5397, and by the time the RSI also had gone above 60. Look on the left side, RSI was never above 60 at that point. So that was a good entry point. So from 5397 it went above right up to 7400, 200. All the mid wherever there were fractals, you could have made the re-entry. Okay, the reverse cross happened at around 6900, and so from 5500 to 6900, that is a 25% increase you got. So you can see that this strategy is working well, provided you get the situation where the RSI is not above 60 in the past 2-3 months. Otherwise you may get multiple entries also. Okay, one more example I'll take up. Okay, let us take up this Hudco. Hudco made a crossover over here, and at that stage the price was 22, and after that the previous fractal was violated over here, right? So you could have entered at around 24 rupees, and subsequently the RSI also went above 60. you can see behind the RSI was not above 60. So from 24 onwards it went right to 38. And even further than that, there was a rise, and finally you got a reverse cut at 36. So from 24 to 36, a 50% rise you got. Okay, so I hope you have understood the application of the rules which were discussed earlier, and you will be able to make use of this strategy. Okay, thank you very much.